are you? I'm at home now. I'm at home now. Thank you much. Good, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's a lot better now because I'm on my Wi-Fi. I'm on my Wi-Fi. We have a little bit of a storm now. There's been some lightning, and right before I started the live, there was a good crack of thunder. Dallas County had a tornado. Yeah, I can imagine. The drive was fine. It rained, but it was fine. And my son is off at 5, so little after 4, I will be on my way back to get him. And then we are heading up to Michigan, about an hour and a half drive, so that he can visit with his girlfriend. My snails, I gotta do a water change on them. Probably do the water change tomorrow. They're getting a bit cloudy. Hello, Average Girl. Welcome back. Yeah, hour and a half drive because his girlfriend lives in Michigan and we live in Indiana. So we live an hour and a half apart from his girlfriend. So he only gets to see her, every now and again. You'll be in and out? Alrighty. It's hot today. I'm not sure what the temperature is here right now. My other phone is upstairs. I should grab it. Then I can look at things. If that's the class she got trouble in, you better be good, or she's not going to have the teacher's not going to have patience with you if you keep getting caught on your phone. Oh, it says it's 69, but my house is still warm. Yeah, it's storming a little bit. Like I said, right before I started the stream, there was a crack of thunder, so I saw some lightning. Ooh, sausage potato soup. I still need to eat some breakfast. I guess now it's going to be lunch. Excuse me. My snails. One there, one there. I'm going to have to water change them because they're getting cloudy. The week goes by so fast. I'm like, I know I seriously just did this water change and now I got to do it again. So I've been kind of leaving it every 2 weeks instead of every week. But every 2 weeks makes it cloudy. I noticed that you do. You only cook breakfast. Hotcakes does sound really good, and I like IHOP pancakes. IHOP pancakes are delicious. Hey, Dan, how are you doing? Oh, I don't put strawberries and whipped cream and all of that on my pancakes. I'm just original syrup. Maybe some butter, but original syrup. Nothing fancy on my pancakes. You're brewing vinegar? That's an interesting coffee. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dan. How'd the cats get your coffee gross, girl? I just got to keep an eye on mine that no flies decide to backstroke in it, because I will abandon my coffee at that point. I got to clean out the mice today. I got to change out the fleece for Bumble. Oh, the coffee. In your coffee cup, they've been dipping their feet. Excuse me, allergies. How's my husband? He's good. He's at work right now, but he's good. He texted me earlier, said he's got like over 240 some odd hours of overtime this year. So far. 241 hours of overtime. Not bad, not bad. If we did that because our animals were annoying, we wouldn't have any more animals, because yesterday Brinley so got on my husband's nerves. You're out of it? No worries. No worries. Hi, Bella. You want to say hi? Say hello. Say hello. You need a haircut right there above your nose. Right there above your nose. She's like, don't touch my face. Right there above your nose. It's growing out and it looks silly. Oh. Oh. I'm getting snuggles. They're paying you back for abandoning them for a few days. Yeah, she's like a teddy bear. Teddy bear. My husband came and visited me at work. And we have a little Boston Terrier puppy there. And he was like, I like the Boston. And I was like, you want to see him? So he sat in one of the petters and I got him out. And he was he was messing with my husband's goatee. He's like, what is this? And he basically, he looks like Bella with very short hair. You know, the short, because Boston Terriers have that short kind of hair like Brinley. You know, the short, you know, whatever. So he basically just looks like Bella with no fuzzy hair. He's got his pushed in face. He's brown and white. He's super, super cute. And he just, I could tell my husband really liked him. And of course, we can't get him because, you know, he's over $2,000. But I said, well, my employee discount would allow me to get, you know, him for cheaper or whatever, but not the, you know, still not cheap enough. But super cute. He's super cute. Which live video? What day? Hey, Evie, how are you doing? Oh, the McRib. No, I haven't had a chance yet. I've been so busy. I was either out of town and not even thinking about it, or I was working. I worked 11 hours yesterday. I need a snack. Still awake at 5 a.m. Oh, wow, Evie. Why are you awake at 5 o'clock in the morning? Jeepers. I need to go grab my other phone. You're just pulling my elbow? Yeah, I'll watch it today. Oh, I hate insomnia. It hits me every now and again where I just can't sleep. I'll just lay there and stress out about how much sleep I'm not going to be getting because I know when I have to get up. And let me go run upstairs quickly and grab my other phone. You can stare at my snails. And Bella's in the chair, so give me... You like my shirt? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab it. Bella's gonna probably follow me. I'm coming back. I'm impressed. She's a good girl. Okay, I'm back. All right. You're thinking about a nap. Yes, she is cute until the devil comes out. Okay, now I can look at messages and stuff on here. All right. Gotta finish housework. Okay. Okay, girl, I suppose. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have to water change that tank. It gets dirty so fast. Excuse me. We have some... I know that I wanted to clean out that 55, which I haven't done yet, so that I could put them in it. But you know, we've got piranhas at work. And I'm really quite interested in getting a few. Or a couple. Piranhas. They're red-bellied piranhas. They're pretty. You can see their teeth. I was like, that would just be cool to have some piranhas. Two minutes before you gotta go. Is there anything I want? I don't know. Is there anything I want to ask you? I don't know. My lower back has complex regional pain syndrome and hate housework. Yeah. My wrists are hurting. I need to get some compression gloves or something for my hands. I had something somewhere. They were fingerless, but they would go over the palm of my hand and into my wrist. But I don't know what happened to them. How's your day been, Barry? So far? What are you doing back there, Missy? It's been good. He says it's been good. Ian works until 5, so about 4:15-ish, I'll be back out on the road to go get him. He's paying for gas, so that's at least nice. The extra drive, plus the Michigan drive, he's paying for the gas. No, it wasn't hard. I'm out of coffee. Are you pinching my elbows? That's a weird place to pinch. There's a lot of bone right here. There's not a lot of flesh. Unless I straighten it, then there's more. I'm not running to the store. It's raining. It's raining. I'm not running to no store. When will we see the pickle? Soon, I hope. Hey, Southern Belle in the house. Hello. I gotta get my computer to work properly again. It's been acting up. It's like, ooh, that's what. I scraped myself yesterday on the kennels. It hurts. Ugh. All right, Barry. And learn some stuff, and I was meshing it together. Yes, today's stream was because I'm using my phone, and my first attempt in the car didn't work so well because the connection sucked. But I tried. Did my best to be here in spite of the troubles. Ooh, my baby. Oh, my baby. She's like, are you done now? Let's pull this in a bit. And then I can still see. Yes, I still tried. Hey, Birdie. She's not so puppy anymore, though. She's 4 years old. Say hello. Say hello. Can I have kisses? No kisses? She's just like, why you pick me up? Why'd you pick me up? Every time I lightly kiss her cheek, she's like, do you hear her? She whisper growls. Oh, she's not doing it now. No, we're not going to do it now. She just likes to go lay upstairs. She's like, put me down now, please. The word of the day is rapturous. Rapturous. Oh, I got a headache. I got a allergy headache. And I can feel it in here. What are you doing? I could try using my husband's laptop, but the last time I tried to do it, doesn't want the camera doesn't want to turn on. So I don't know what's going on with that business. Hey, Fo, how are you? You just missed your sister. She's doing housework now. Oh, I take that back. I lied. She's still here. So, guys, for any of you who know that a week ago, one of Ian's rats got attacked by Brinley because she escaped the cage, which I need to update my cage because mine is different. And they chewed a hole in it. So there was for a couple of months a tiny hole, just a tiny hole, and no big deal. But apparently at some point they were making it bigger. And so a week ago, Sagira, Ian's rat, one of Ian's rats, got out of the cage. We didn't realize there was a hole about that big in the base of the tray. So luckily no one else left. Everybody else was in there. We counted heads. And then, but Sagira got out, and at the time I was at work and Ian didn't know how she got out. So, but the fact remains that she was, and Brinley found her, underneath the table in the corner, not far from the cage, but she grabbed her, and Sagira screamed. Ian said he pried Brinley's mouth open, and, so that she released her. We took her to the emergency vet. She did have some swelling on her abdomen. So for the week, yesterday she took her last antibiotic, her last dose of antibiotic. She had pain med for a few days, and then she had her antibiotic for the week. And she's doing so much better. The swelling has gone down to nearly nothing. So there was no puncture wounds or anything like that. She just had the swelling. But that has all gone down, and she's doing wonderful. She's back in the cage with the others. Ian kept her separate because we needed to monitor her eating and her drinking, make sure that she was eating and drinking, because of side effects that, the medicine can cause, lack of appetite and stuff like that. So he was monitoring her. He did have her where he was staying. He brought her to where he's staying with his dad. But yeah, she's doing fine. She's great. Hopefully she'll rethink escaping cages, knowing that there's a predator in the house. But yeah, when I noticed the hole, I was like, Ian, I figured it out. And then at that point, I duct taped it with like 5 or 6 layers of duct tape and opened the cage door and counted heads, and everyone else was still in there. So yeah, everyone else is okay. Sagira has recovered. She's doing okay. She's back in the cage, in his cage with everybody else. And now, we're working on coming up with the money to upgrade mine, because right now they're all in his, and that's a lot of rats. You wore out your finger today trying to say hello to everyone in live streams. How was the big 12-hour shift yesterday? It was 11 hours, but it was all right. It went by all right. It was actually not too bad. Bob Ross, yes it is. Yes it is. It is. But yep, so today I gotta clean out the rabbit litter box, change out the fleece for Bumble, clean out the mice, and tomorrow I'll do water changes because they're getting cloudy again. But one thing at a time. So litter box, mice, and Bumble today. But yeah. And I changed up the diet for the nursing mom a little bit because apparently what's really good, Ian's girlfriend uses baby cereal, baby rice cereal for her rats. It fattens them up if they need fattening up. It's healthy. I mean, it's baby cereal, so it's going to be healthy. And so Ian got some for his rats. And I was like, hey, he allowed me to mix up some in a little dish, the little mouse bowl, whatever. And I put some in with the nursing mom, see if that helps out her babies a little bit more. 24 hours ago. And out of 8, she's got 3 now. So I'm wondering, I don't know if it's better with mom than if I put my little grubby paws in there. But since they are passing away, I'm experimenting now on her diet. Like maybe she needs more nutrients in her milk. So I'm going to change up her diet a little bit and see if that makes a difference on, the health of her babies. But yeah, so we've got 3 babies left as of this morning. But I don't know. I mean, she's not killing them. It doesn't look like she's killing them because the ones that I removed yesterday, when I put them to the side, she actually grabbed one of them and took it back into the nest. And I'm like, no, that one's dead. And then the ones that I found the 2 that I found this morning, she buried. So, yeah. Lots of genetic things in mice too. So it could be genetic, it could be the diet, her diet. So, I mean, because even as women, who nurse their babies, your diet is going to reflect how nutritious your milk is for your baby. So I'm just going to change up a little bit her diet and see if that makes any difference. Earlier, if these mice were pets and I didn't want tons of babies, I'll bet you all of those babies would survive. The 11 that the one mom had would be alive. These 8 would all be alive, and I'd have babies coming out of my ears. But because I want them to breed, the babies keep passing away. So I was like, maybe I need to start thinking of them as pets, and all the babies will survive. The Hopper that has been breathing heavy is doing fine. I mean, he's still kind of breathing heavy, and he squeaks a lot, but he's active. He's eating. He's active. I don't know. So yeah, and I'll probably get some critter cubes and things. That the mice at work eat critter cubes. But I'm gonna change up some stuff and see if that makes any difference. They must know their destiny. They're gonna die first before I could sell them. Yeah, I was kind of just going with the food that that the rats eat because, it's cheaper. But if I have to switch it up a little bit so that I can ensure that I'm getting baby mice to survive, And I worried about whether or not she was neglecting them after I touched them, because I touched them when I counted them. I end up touching the live ones when I take out the dead ones. But research tells me that me touching them shouldn't make a difference. I'm blissfully unaware, right? Well, that's what my husband said, that, and I was like, oh, the poor pinkies, they're in the enclosure with a predator and they don't know it. They hear and see what's about to happen to them. And I'm like, yeah, but still, it's just, It's raining here, yes, it's raining, and a little bit of thunder and lightning, yeah. House mice live well off of chicken. Yeah. Yep. Although I also did read that even invader mice are safe here because we're predators. I'm just like, don't eat your young. Take them and move out. Go somewhere else. But yeah, I mean, the fact that they're dying just keeps me from making any money. I mean, they're not meant to grow up. These are meant to sell as feeders, so they're born to die. They're just dying before they can be feeders. Is anybody buffering? Or is it just Trevor? I know I was buffering when I was in the car a lot. And having a lot of issues. You're buffering? Yeah, they're being born to sacrifice. Yep. And I'm sure I've got other pregnant females in there. They're just not showing yet. Because, gestation is 20 days, and she was one that I brought home after, so he had to have gotten her pregnant because, and I didn't know she was pregnant until last week because she wasn't showing. So I'm sure I've got other ones that are going to be ready to go here again, but they just got to survive. And I need to cut out a hole in the top of my lids and put mesh wire down, because my breathing holes in the top of the lid, one of them I have had to duct tape now, because while I was gone visiting my husband out of town, they were working on one of those breathing holes. They were chewing it, so now it's like that big, and they can escape if they try. So I've had to duct tape that, and I'm like, dudes, if you keep chewing apart your breathing holes, I'm going to have to duct tape them all, and then you're going to suffocate. So I need to just cut the top part, leave the rim, but cut the middle part of the lid out and put mesh so that they stop doing that. Because the last thing I need is all of them mice getting out and running around my house. Yeah, I want to get a bigger bin too. I mean, I have them they're not all in the same bin. I have them in 3 separate things, because since I have smaller bins, it would be too many mice in one bin. So they are in 3 separate bins. They're all split up. And Mom is by herself. Mom is by herself with her babies. Give them their... Psh, they ain't getting their own room. My other animals don't have their own room. And they're pets. Abby says, I don't have my own room. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if she'll eat some of that cereal and see if that helps her. The protein and stuff in it for her babies. Communal living. Yeah. Uh, yep. And then I've also debated changing out their bedding. They have wood pellets that are very super absorbent of moisture and smell. But seem fine though. It could be just work. We use paper bedding and we still have that issue with some of them there. Where like one of the mice died yesterday. I noticed it was struggling in with the others. I took him out and put him in a separate one and he died there. But I knew that he was weak already and breathing heavy, so hemp bedding? Yeah, I thought about Carefresh or Clean and Cozy. I just, what, I don't find the paper beddings to be real super absorbent with smell. But I'll probably get like a small bag of bedding just to see if it makes a difference in their breathing and stuff. Because the only ones that I have lost were the really, really super young ones. But I will give it a try. I will try something. Well, I don't know. It depends on what chemicals are in those wood chips. Because a lot of the time it's the chemicals in the wood chips that would make them sick. It's why you're supposed to stay away from pine and cedar bedding. Because of the chemicals in them. Which I don't know why companies are allowed to even sell that as bedding when you know that it's detrimental to all the small rodents. I want to do a Halloween video with the rats. Get a pumpkin, a smaller pumpkin, carve out a hole, and then just let them go to town. Record them carving the pumpkin, basically getting to eat it. Because they can eat the outer side, they can eat the outside of the pumpkin, they can eat the inside guts, they can eat the seeds. The seeds are more fattening, but we don't have to allow them to eat all the seeds. They're not going to hurt them otherwise. And just watch them go to town on the pumpkins. I think that would be really cute for Halloween. Like a fall Halloween type video for the rats, of the rats. I'll have to look into that too. Get the wolf out of your shoes. That's cute. I want to get a, I thought about 2 small pumpkins since we have 10 rats in the house, but 1 pumpkin may be plenty. They would just have to kind of take turns. And they may not all be interested at the same time either. So Ian was like, we'll have to give them baths after. I'm like, no. So they get some pumpkin guts on their hair. They'll clean it off. They're very good at cleaning themselves. I always wonder what some people look like. Not even just you, Abby. Like, it's a mystery behind the screen what a lot of people look like. Especially if they don't have content on their channel or they have content where they never show themselves. You know, it's a natural thing to wonder what people look like. uh, Because sometimes you get a mental image of somebody, and then when you actually see them, it's like, wow, I was totally wrong. I pictured you as, like, sometimes they'll be like, I totally pictured that person as a blonde or, you know, whatever. And you're totally not, you know? I look like... You know, I actually read that as I look like a bloated golf ball. Goofball. No, you don't. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Ah. Dang allergies. Yeah, it says I have a poor connection. I've got all my bars. How do I? Could be the storm, I guess, but... Bloated golf ball. Oh, thank you. You have dark eyelashes. I wish I did. Mine are so light. How do you say deck? How do you say deck? Did you say it in one of mine and I don't remember? Yeah, people would tease me about my Canadian accent. I would say, I don't have the accent you do. Actually, no. I think Stacy's sleeping because she worked all night and Ian's not here. I'm the only one awake in the house. My husband's at work, Ian's at work, Stacy's sleeping. So it's just me unless one of the animals is cooking something in the microwave. Sounds like the name Dick. She's out on her dick. I'm just sunbathing on my dick. Okay, see, I shouldn't be teasing about the accent because I've got my own that gets teased about. I get teased enough about my accent, so. Really? She's not Canadian and she does? The rats have learned to work the appliances, right? Well, they're all upstairs in Ian's room in an escape-proof cage, so unless he leaves it unlatched. People were saying how they look after their decks. She looks after her deck. Oh man, that's funny. My cousin said Hoosiers run our words together and our S's to, and add S's to everything. I noticed when I moved here how everybody adds T's to things that don't, like walk across the street, and they say walk across the street, and I'm like, where do you see the T in that word? You know, where they'll add a T to certain things, and I'm like, no, it's not across, it's across. I walked across the street. No, you walked across the street. I don't understand that. It's not across. It's across. Although my family now will tease me because instead of saying where is it or where are you, I'll say where are you at or where's it at. So my mom, where's it at? Where are you at? Because I never used to talk that way, and now I do. I want a bigger deck. Oh, the double S is like something that already ends in S that you have to pluralize after. Yeah. Illinois should just be Illinois, not Illinois. How's come? Stop picking on the Canadian grammar. Ah. And of course, I used to say things like, that's cool, eh? Instead of cool, isn't it? But, you know, hey, that's cool, eh? Now it's like, cool, huh? And my mom's like, huh? It's cool, huh? I think she prefers A. I love mac and cheese. My favorite. Maybe I'll make some for lunch. Oh, ain't it so improper? Spice? Spice? I need more spice. I have an accent. It's space. I need more spice. My mom would say to my brother, have you been... Where have you been when he went to the toilet? So he would say, I've been... You don't like pizza? Oh, Lord have mercy. A child that doesn't like pizza. How does that happen? Although, Stacy doesn't like peanut butter. That was a chore. I always want to say, make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Can't do that with her. She doesn't like peanut butter. I don't think she likes tuna either. Ian doesn't like eggs. Everybody likes cheese in this house. I'm trying to think. She doesn't like chocolate. That's just blasphemous right there. I can't do accents. I have to, like, I could say, um, like somebody told me, like, kind of like an Australian type accent. If you say razor blades, like razor blades, it sounds like rise up lights with an accent. Rise up, now I can't do it. Or if you say no, opposite. If you say rise up lights, it sounds like razor blades with an accent. That's what it is. See, I can't even think. So, rise up lights. Rise up lights. Kind of sounds like an accent, razor blades. I can't do accents, though. I would totally have to go to school for it, like actors do, to have convincing accents in movies. Because I can't do it. I tease Australians, hold my nose, and talk. Yeah, the dogs really like peanut butter. It can be a choking hazard because it does stick in the mouth. We have to make sure that, especially for the rodents. Certain rodents can't have it anyway, but peanut butter, we use peanut butter on mouse traps and things like that, which attracts them, but mice can choke on it, rats can choke on it because they've got small passages and all of that, and peanut butter is sticky. So I thought about getting like chew sticks, like the rawhide chew sticks for the rats, but then I thought better of it because it kind of gets real gushy and slimy and all of that, and you don't want all of that soft rawhide for them to choke on it. So, no rawhide for the rats. Good day. Can you move out of my space? Good day. Yeah, see, I can do it if you spell it differently and I pronounce it phonetically. Yeah, I can't just pull an accent out of the air. I have to be able to read it spelled differently. The video restarted itself. Huh. It's a glitch in the Matrix. Streaming. Huh. Weird. We lived in New England for a brief period as a child. Ooh. My southern twang got me a good razzing from those Yanks, and anytime we would travel to see fam out of state, they'd laugh at our pronunciation. I love accents, though. I really do love accents. I wish I could do them better. But then I feel like if I'm trying to repeat them, that I'm making fun. And it's not that I'm making fun, it's that it just sounds really cool. If you're from Boston to New York, don't you learn our sounds? I love it. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny right there. All right, give me a second. I gotta let Brindley out to pee. Shh, Move my table. Go and get the Brinley. Be right back. I'd take you with me, but then I'd feel like I would never get it set right back up right again. She's gonna want to eat, so I feed her. Oh, she's so excited about eating. Ooh, and my coworker brought this to work for me. This is one of hers that she's letting me use for Bumble. I just gotta put it in his cage. I gotta put it in his cage, which I'll do when I clean it out today. I can do the lazy Kiwi accent. Hey, cuzzy bro. Should I hate when we get stuck with coins that make it down to Michigan? Yep, you can't use Canadian coins in the US. I've tried. They just fall right out of whatever. Like if you put them in on the machines or whatever, they'll just pop right back out because they're not worth anything here. And, you know, I have given American change in Canada. They will take it because they're not paying really close attention to it. But, technically, you should be getting change back. But they don't even use pennies anymore. They are penniless in Canada. They will round it up. If you're paying in cash, they will round it up to the nearest penny. So if your total was, I don't know what they do if it's say it's $5.55. I don't know if they go up or down. All right, Fo, have a good day. But if it was like $5.58, then it'll be $5.60. If it's $5.40, it'll be, or I mean, $5.44, it'll be, I'm assuming it's going to be $5.40, something like that. When you pay with cash, they always round it up or down, I guess. But if you pay with a credit card, it's always the way it was. You still use pennies. All right, give me a second to let her out. She's asking now. All right, sit. Sit. Good girl. And she's like, oh no, it's raining. It's raining, Bertie. Out there to potty. I like Canadian money. You can actually wash it and it's not going to be ruined. Good day, mate. I'm watching another live stream. A guy always asks me for coffee, so I give him a coffee. He just said, "You are a well-trained woman." I stole a troll doll from Canada. We were in a gift store at Niagara Falls. I was 10. Oh, no. Thief! I remember trying to steal something when I was like 6 years old. It was some plastic thing, and I stuffed it in my shirt. And, of course, my mom was like, because I was holding my hands funny, my arms, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm trying to hold my pants up. My pants are loose." Like I had to try and hide it. She figured it out, and I had to go put it back. I got in trouble. Ian tried stealing a little juice out of the gas station once. We got home and he had it. Now we weren't far from the gas station, but he had it when we went home, and I'm like, "Where'd you get that from?" "Gas station." I'm like, "We gotta go back. I didn't pay for that." So I made him return it and apologize. Luckily, he didn't have it open. He was 4. I think he was 4 years old when that... I don't know if it's any better. I don't think it's any better. My mom doesn't send us gifts anymore. She sends us money because it's expensive to send things. Aww. Lilies, lollies. See, and I think that's cool too, lollies. We don't call them lollies here. Lollipops or suckers. Ugh, I gotta take something for my head. Stupid allergies. Yeah, I think it's a learning thing in the beginning. Unless you're habitual about it even when you grow up, which hopefully not. I know that there are people who are. But as a kid, you're learning the lessons of life. What? Are you hungry too? Do you want to eat? Give me a sec. I think she wants to eat. Bella's asking now. Okay. Buy some more salmon oil. She's out. She's out. She's out. All right. Now. What are called candy bars? Are chocolate bars here? See, I don't really call them candy bars here. I call them chocolate bars. Dudley Do-Right was a cartoon in the 70s about a Canadian Mountie. Yep. Yep, when I got fish in the mail, it'll say on it live animal or whatever, live fish or whatever. And when I got it, my box was all dented, and I was like, there's live creatures in here. Why is my box dented like crazy? Like, what did you do to my fish? Luckily, they were fine. Do you call soda pop? If so, hi neighbor. I say pop. Yep, I say pop. I say pop. Always have. I hear that one little mouse squeaking. He's noisy. Brindley wants back in. Let's hurry up and eat, Bella, so I can let Brindley in. If I let Brindley in while she is eating, don't fall off the couch. If you back up anymore, you're going to fall off. You're going to fall off. I got to rescue the dog. She's going to back up and fall off the couch. Here. You're so close to the edge. Can you not? You're making me nervous. But if I let Brinley in while she's eating, then there's just going to be Demon Bella growling. Ooh, fizzy drink? Huh. I'm stuck waiting on a package. Have to keep an eye out because the USPS mail person will just leave it outside for anyone. Sometimes when we have them leave things at the house, they'll either leave them. We've had them leave them at the front door, the back door, which is at the side of the house, or like behind the house by our trash cans. So if we come home and there's nothing at the front, we're like thinking, oh, we didn't get it. And then we're like, okay, well, sometimes they leave it at the back. So we check the back. Nope, it's not there. We didn't get it. All the time it's sitting at the side. And I'm like, why do they do that? And it's not because the side door has any privacy. The most privacy would be either the front door or behind the house. But I don't know. We have to check all the places. All right, Birdie, have a good day. Thanks for coming. Hurry up and eat. Brinley wants in. Dishes are done. There are really? That's ridiculous. That's when you need to have those security cameras on your house to see who walks up. They're lifesavers too, honestly, because when I was on that jury, we had some evidence, some video evidence of the suspect, the defendant, to back up that he was home alone and he was the only one that could have beat that child and whatever, because the neighbor's security camera saw who came and went from their house. So video cameras on the security cameras on the front of your house are lifesavers, because that sealed his fate. There was no question about who was at the house. Ooh, gotta hook up the PlayStation. I'll have to watch. I'll have to give it a watch. I have to still clean out the mice and Bumble, but I can do that while I'm watching too. I could technically clean them out while I'm talking to you now, but I'd have to carry you around. I need to eat is what I need to do. Yeah. Definitely security cameras are lifesavers. I do think some postal workers need to pay more attention to who they're delivering to, because I got a piece of mail once that I thought, well, it's in my mailbox, it's mine, and I opened it up. It had my address on it, with one small discrepancy. It was not the right side of the street. I was on the east side rather than the west side, or I was on the south side, not whatever it was. I think I was on the south side, not the north side. But I got the other side's mail and I didn't realize it, and I opened it up and it was a check, because where it was supposed to go was it was either Parks and Rec or it was a beauty salon. Because it's happened to me in two different addresses, and So for the Parks and Rec one, I was on the west side, not the east side. And the east side is where Parks and Rec was. And yeah, that's the one where I opened it and realized it wasn't for me. So I wrote out a new envelope, put one of my stamps on it, and I put it in my mailbox so the next day it would get picked up. So it would go to their address rather than mine, which was the same number, same street, just east instead. And popped it in my... Dude, this is not my mail! And it happened on a different street too, where it was a beauty salon. And I was getting their mail, and I'm like, do I look like a beauty salon? I am a house. And when it was Parks and Rec, again, do I look like Parks and Rec? I am a house. Like, come on, pay attention to the addresses. Like the next time that one thing ended up in my mailbox again after I sent it out, I circled on it. East side of the street, not me, not me. Get it to the right people. There's money in here. Oh, you're not going to stream it? Well, boo. Well, that's fine. All right, Trevor, have a good day. Did she finish eating? I think she finished eating. I'm going to let the dog in. Actually, I'll probably wrap up anyway. Let's see. Have a good day, Trevor. We got a power bonus every year with check-in letterbox, and saw my neighbor get it and rip it up. Wow. That's terrible. I received a package from my mom once that was ripped open, and some of the things that she put inside it were missing. She never sends cash. She always sends a check, because she had put a little bit of cash in the envelope, and then there was a couple other little things for Ian, and the envelope was actually ripped open, and the money wasn't there, and a couple other things weren't there. I was like, somebody stole stuff out of the package. Very nice. From a child, because it was stuff for a child. Besides the money, of course. Well, the money was supposed to go to him, too. Who let the dogs out? Alright, so I'm going to go so I can get my cleaning of enclosures done, take something for my allergies, eat, let the dog in, all that fun stuff. And I will talk with you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.